So in this video, as we can see, we're looking at my computer screen, and what we are about to go and do is we are going to get comfortable creating what is known as a new browser profile. And then on this new browser profile, we will install a new installation of either MetaMask or Rabby. We'll go through all this in this video. Now, creating a new browser profile may be something that's brand new to you. Maybe you've already done it, but it's very, very nice and simple. So let's go through the process. Now, I'm using Chrome as my browser. So this is how Chrome looks at the time of making you this video. If you're using a different browser, maybe Firefox or a Brave, it's obviously going to look a little bit different, but the process is identical. So I'm using Chrome. Now, if you are particularly eagle-eyed, you may have noticed that, look, up here, here's the MetaMask icon. So I've already got MetaMask installed on this particular browser. So what I need to do now is create a new browser profile, and then using that new browser profile, add a new installation of MetaMask. How do we do this? Well, let me show you. Again, I'm using Chrome. So on Chrome at the very top here, top right-hand corner, there's a little kind of icon, picture of yourself. You possibly may not have a picture in there, but there is a little icon area that you can click on. When you do that, a window will open. And we're presented with the various options, including at the bottom down here, Add Chrome Profile. This is what we want. So let me click on Add Chrome Profile. This window will open saying, set up your new Chrome profile. Now, I can sign into my Google account if I want to. I'm not going to do that for now. You don't have to. So I'm just going to click where it says continue without an account. That's fine. Doing so, this following window will open. I'm just going to call this test for now. And I'm going to click done. That's it. Now, let me just close this new browser window that's opened, and let me go back to where we were. Now, if I, in the future, click on this little icon on the right-hand side, we will now see this new profile that we just created. Let me show you. If I click here, this window will open, and look, under other Chrome profiles, and I've got a few here, test is there. So if I click on test, let's get rid of that. If we click on test, you'll see that this new window has opened. So if I move this around, you can see that behind me here, we've got our original browser, and here now is this second, you can see me moving it around, the second browser window that we've just created. So this is brand new, there's nothing on it at all, but this is now our new browser profile, a new browser window. And so it's on this new browser profile that we will install either, well, whatever we want, whether it's MetaMask or Rabby. So let me just quickly look up, type in the search bar, MetaMask installation. Okay, and I'm just going to the main MetaMask page here, and let's just quickly confirm the browsers that MetaMask works on. So I'm using Chrome, as I've mentioned. Chrome obviously shown here, but if you're using Firefox or Brave or Edge or Opera, you could also install MetaMask. That's fine. Let's do the same for Rabby. Here's the Rabby wallet page. Rabby works on Chrome and Brave, so they're the browsers that you can install Rabby on. So all we would do now is on our new Chrome profile, in my case, we would install our new installation of either MetaMask or Rabby. I'm not going to go through that process, as I've mentioned a few times. As I said at the beginning of this course, I'm going to assume that you already have a wallet, so you've already done this. What I'm going to do, though, is I'll pause the video and I'm going to install Rabby. Now, if you're not too sure how to install Rabby or MetaMask, I will put a link to a video that I've made that already goes through that. Remember, as a slight aside, that when you install either Rabby or MetaMask, you are presented with a seed phrase. Do not lose that seed phrase. And also never share it with anybody, because that is unique to you. And if perchance you change computers or you need to reinstall, you will need that seed phrase, but never share that with anybody. So just to be clear, let me close these windows again. Here back on my main browser page, if I click on my little icon up here, I can see my various profiles, and look, test. This will take me to this new profile, which is where I would install MetaMask or where I would install Rabby. Now, I've already, I say I'm going to install Rabby. Before this video, I've actually done a quick little installation already. So let me show you. So I'm back at my main page here, and I have a profile that I've already created. Let me show you. If I click on my little icon, here I've created a profile called Chris understanding Multi Sig. So I've created a profile purely for this course, and I've installed Rabi on that already. Let me show you. If I click on that, let me resize it a little bit. So this is a new profile, a new browser. And look, Rabi is installed up there already. And again, this is in a separate window, a separate profile. And I would access this at any time by my main profile, clicking up here and choosing the profile that I've just installed Rabi on. There it is. So I've now got two windows open. First one with MetaMask installed, as you can see up here. Second one, separate browser, separate window, separate profile with Rabi installed here. So if you're not too sure, again, how to install a wallet, be it Rabi or be it MetaMask, I will put a link to a video that I've made going through that whole process. But that is the next thing that you'll have to do. You'll have to create, if you're using Chrome, you have to create a new profile, and on that new profile have a new installation of your new wallet, whether it's Rabi or whether it's MetaMask. Doesn't really matter, whichever you're comfortable with. And again, the information that you're provided with, that seed phrase that you'll be provided with, whether you install Rabi or MetaMask, do not lose it. Save it. You'll be able to create a password as well. And then what you'll have is you'll have two profiles. One with your original wallet, whether that's MetaMask or Rabi, and the second with whatever it is you're just installing, whether it's MetaMask or Rabi. And it doesn't matter if you have a combination, or whether you have two MetaMasks or two Rabis, or one MetaMask and one Rabi. It really doesn't matter. But what you will now have is two installations of a wallet on different browsers, and that's what we want. Okay? Right, so let's wrap up this video. See you in the next video.